back once again to Just Chatting in the Afterthought podcast. I'm out here with Manuel.
Hello.
Yeah, Dave is absent once again, but he will be back for the next movie review. Don't worry, I'll hold him accountable.
Uh,
Do you want to start from?
so I've been watching Lord of the Rings. By watching, I mean I finished.
You finished the whole franchise?
Uh, the first three movies, and I'm watching The Hobbit. The Hobbit's bad.
The Hobbit, The Hobbit. To be honest, I saw The Hobbit when I first came to the country, but that was an issue because I didn't understand English, and the movie was fucking massive. And I
Uh,
was like, I know what's going on. I just
uh,
like the dragons.
I'll explain this. The Hobbit is a movie trilogy based on a book that's the shortest of the whole Tolkien series.
uh, Talking photo writing is weird. Just like a bunch of
Uh,
stuff happened before the books even begin, and it's implied, and like there's lore behind it. It's
there's a lot of
complicated,
lore.
but you know,
Tolkien went on massive, was explaining everything, and it's
yeah,
like
that's where like the memes are like, oh, he gets a backstory for every tree branch. Yeah,
uh,
but I don't know. I enjoyed
moving
the
on
Lord of
from
the Rings.
the Hobbit, which is its own power cake of problems and issues going from the actual movie to production, and how it kind of fucked up New Zealand union laws. But all
Wait,
right,
what?
I'll explain there. So
Okay,
Lord of the
that's
Rings is actually really good.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah, yeah, sure. It's a good movie. I mean, good movies.
Uh,
I like them.
they're 3 hour movies, but they don't feel that bloated.
Well, yeah, they are dense as shit. Like that's like the main issue they have for me at least. They're super dense.
Uh, as someone who read Hobbit and the first Lord of the Rings book, they
I
kind
haven't read the books.
the books are hard to read. Tolkien rambles.
uh,
He
like,
rambles.
wasn't he born like super early 20th century?
Uh, Hobbit came out in 39.
Yeah, so like yeah, it's
Uh,
like that style
yeah,
of writing.
yeah, but
Super
Lord of
cool.
the Rings came out 20 years, 20 or like 15 years later. I know it came out during the 50s and the 60s.
Oh, okay, more contemporary than I thought it was for some reason. I don't know. Maybe
Go
I
back.
miss an idea.
Let's break it down. Fellowship, really good. Main problem. It's hard to get around to show traveling and kind of the effects it has on people in movies. A lot of the books are the characters traveling from place to place. Fellowship's good. First, I like the beginning. I like the end. Two Towers. Battle of Helm's Deep, dopest shit ever.
Yeah, that in my opinion, that should genuinely go down as like a fantastic uh, fighting,
These are
scene.
the best medieval battles I ever seen on film.
Yeah, it's really well done
Uh,
for
uh,
a
uh,
damn old movie. It was really well directed,
all right.
which is a shame because like he hasn't made anything as
No,
good. So,
I like King Kong. His King Kong.
no, King Kong is very good, but like the recently, like
Me
even like
Hobbit.
that new movie based on like a book franchise too, like something machines, like the movie with the cities on wheels.
Oh,
It
I heard
was
that.
it was pretty
Mortal
meh.
Machines.
Yes, there you go. I had high hopes, but it's meh.
Uh,
Like a teens movie, man.
go
I don't
back to
know.
Twin Towers. I like most of the movie besides maybe Sam and Frodo's part. 'Cause a lot of that movie is
Hmm.
about them traveling and kind of losing their shit. Also, they
Okay.
kind of change the climax. Uh, just for record, the ending of the movie is not the ending of the book.
Oh, that's
In the
interesting.
book, Sam and Frodo's part ends when Frodo gets captured by the spider in Mordor.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like the cliffhanger. Is Frodo
Ah,
dead?
yeah,
Da-da.
yeah.
Uh,
I see. I can see that actually.
Return of the King, the best one.
Yes, yes, definitely. Yeah, yeah. I
Uh,
agree.
it's the best paced movie, and it has some of the best battles. Uh,
It,
Very good.
really well directed too. I really like it.
Uh,
It
Now to I'm gonna talk about this. Tolkien was bullshit when he said his books don't have allegory.
yeah,
The Ring
yeah. I
is
can see
very
it.
much man and and greed, power. All that is what the ring's supposed to signify, which is
What's a
why
metaphor, right?
it's metaphor. The
It's meant
ring,
to be a metaphor, yeah.
yeah, the ring is power and it brings out the worst in people, which is why Boromir breaks. He has to lapse in like reasoning and tries to kill Frodo for a ring.
Do you know about like the allegations that he copied like an old fable
No,
talking?
no, everything from Lord of the Rings is based on old European tales.
Yeah, but
Beowulf.
I don't know why he negated it as when he lived. At least I don't see a reason why. Like it's obvious that it's based on something. Like
Inspired.
even
He's inspired by
Game of Thrones
law
is
of
based on like an old history, like the War of the Roses.
yeah.
Like it's fine to be inspired by shit. It's okay, man. I don't know.
Tolkien was very clear that he took a lot of inspiration from old European tales like Frogner and Beowulf, King Arthur.
Maybe he was a prideful man, which is
No,
maybe
he was
why he
very
was
open with
like, you
that,
know,
that part.
it's all me.
He was open with that
Maybe.
part. He said it. 'Cause he was also a professor, English professor
Mm.
in
Yeah.
Oxford,
Okay.
so it kind of
Damn.
makes sense.
Smart man.
Him saying there's nothing about World War One or World Two in these books is also massive bullshit.
Yeah. Of course.
There's
Big time bullshit.
a lot. There's a lot you could take from this book and these movies. They could tell we're inspired by his time serving World War One.
How did? Oof, I mean, that has to be like a big fucking thing to deal with. And to say that like something that massive didn't shape your writing, it's I think it's bullshit. Again, I don't know why he would say that. I guess my bet
He
is
did
the pride, but I don't know.
no, no. He hated Igor. He did not. He really did not like Igor.
That's weird though for a writer. I don't
For a
know.
teacher too.
Seems seems
And the teacher's like, "Oh, Igor, give me all that shit." Oh,
yeah.
symbolism.
Extra writing. What the fuck is that? I hate it. What's your job? English teacher. Huh? Excuse me, bitch. What? Yeah, it's complicated. But writers tend to do weird shit.
I feel
But I
insulted.
mean, yeah. I wonder who. Wait, did does his family have
Yes,
the rights to his books?
yes. He died like in the
Okay.
'60s.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Copyright
Good.
laws
Good.
70 years after the person died.
Yeah. Good.
So
Oof.
actually,
The
it should be
the
entering
hobby
free use
what?
soon. These
Oh boy.
books should be entering free use in our lifetime.
Yeah, the public domain. Yeah.
Yeah, there's it.
That would
Then
feel
Disney
bad.
gonna
Then
make a movie about it.
imagine if you're the kid and they wait till like it becomes public domain and you're like, oh fuck, and you cry. Well, I mean, his books sold pretty well, right?
Oh yeah,
Like as an actual book.
uh,
It's okay. So they'll be
best
fine.
selling in histories. Uh,
No,
there's some
nice.
of the best selling books of all time.
Yeah. If you
Over
guys can tell,
over
I'm
a
not very
hundred
well
million. Over a
in.
hundred million. I think each book.
Holy shit, that's like
Us
you know,
and excluding the one about his lore. The Silmarillion does
that's
not sell.
that's pretty good. I mean, people made like theories out of like his letter to the writer. So
Well,
I assume like he sells like hotcakes. But
there are
I'm not very
people
versed in the
whose job and profession is just talking about Tolkien.
yeah. I don't doubt it, man.
No,
It's
it is.
it's a
Tolkien's
great piece of history.
uh, Tolkien's work is pretty much the modern Shakespeare
Yeah,
when it
I
comes to
mean,
how it's seen
I'm
in English
personally I'm more
literature.
fascinated by like I don't know if you know this channel is it's called biographics, a channel on YouTube.
Nope.
They do like basically like the biography of like an individual in every episode, and I'm getting like interested in like failed writers and their life, like Lovecraft. That
Oh,
type of shit like
Lovecraft.
super interesting.
I did a project on
Yeah.
on Lovecraft once.
Before we like continue, yes, I know Lovecraft was a massive racist.
No,
Obviously, I'm
not
not with
racist.
him
He was a
at
racist
all.
and a classist.
Yeah, and I'm anti-Semite. Yeah, I know all of this. Like
If you're
I don't
poor,
support Lovecraft.
Lovecraft's like will spit on you.
Yeah, but I think that's like just his. I mean, after I like saw this video, it played a big role, like his own personal status. Like he wasn't rich either. He was a failed, again, a
No,
failed
his family was
writer.
rich, but he didn't get the money.
Yeah, and even he was. which is like the massive irony. He was friends and even dated Jewish people,
He married a
which
Jewish woman.
yeah, yeah,
He liked
as
over
as
he
being
liked older women.
being anti-Semite, but yeah, but he's writing it's classic. His books of horror, Cthulhu is like it's it
You know
will forever
why?
be on the
You
mainstream.
know why it's so kind of impactful?
Uh, I never read his books.
No, because
I just know about him.
it's pretty sure Lovecraft would scare everything. That's why it was racist.
Yeah, yeah. I heard that in his the same video again. Like he had like intense fears of a bunch of weird things, and they keep saying that maybe like the he describes like they in a bunch of his books like shadowy figures. They think that might be like his racist side of speaking. I don't think so. I think it's just like a really easy technique in horror, describe like the unknown. So I don't know.
You know,
He's
'cause
he's an
some of his
interesting
books
writer.
aren't really scary anymore because they
Well,
aren't.
I mean
They're so
they're really old.
they're really old, and a lot of them are very commonplace when it comes to tropes.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no, fish people, so
yeah.
scary.
It's like the same happens with like some of like the Stephen King's stories. Like they're not scary anymore, but like they're classics. They'll forever be a thing.
I think
Like
I think Stephen
I think if
King.
you read like the classics now, like if you read like Sherlock Holmes, you would be like, fucking shoot me in the head, man.
Uh,
It's
I think Stephen King will hold up better because Stephen King, except for his like recreates his stories he wrote when he was on really heavy drugs. Most of them hold up.
no, no. I mean, I have definitely read more of King's, and I find his uh, writing more appealing. But I think that's I'm pretty sure that's due to him being a more like contemporary artist, and I can put myself more in the story
Yeah.
than
Uh,
a early 20th century dude.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Easter egg. If you guys want to know like the extent of his racism, Google his cat's name.
Oh, yeah. One more thing about Lord of the Rings. The fight between Gandalf and Saruman is really funny in the unintentional way.
Wait, say that again.
And,
I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Gandalf and Saruman's fight in the first
Oh yes,
movie
yes.
is really funny.
Yeah.
And Gandalf has so much sass. He feel like, I have to do everything myself, motherfuckers.
Do we know if Tolkien like inserted himself into some characters?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Maybe
Because we know like
Frodo
yeah
in the
maybe because I
in the
know
f-
like
in,
some people do that like JRR does it with Tyrion. So I thought like maybe he was in some characters.
I thought you were
I
gonna
don't know.
say Sam.
No,
Sam is
imagine.
more him than any other
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
Uh,
We had this colors to it. Yeah,
most maybe Frodo because of the
maybe.
PTSD part in the end of the
Yeah.
series.
Oh yeah, sure. I want to talk about like a bit more like recent topics. I'm sure you know, and I'm sure everyone knows, because this is sadly this is recorded like like days in advance. So when this comes out, this will be like old news. But yeah, that's the format. Kanye announced like running for president.
Oh yeah, it's
So
Rainbow then.
that's fucking hilarious. Probably not.
You
But
know,
if anyone is listening to this, it's very unlikely that he will run for this term. It's fucking
no,
impossible.
he's
First of
running
all,
for this term. He can't be in
it,
some state.
it's very unlikely. Like a bunch of states already closed, and important states too. It doesn't have a cabinet or anything, so it's really unlikely. Maybe for next term, but I doubt it. I think the guy's just unhinged. But like this idea of like, oh well, now definitely anyone can run for president. Like I thought this is like pop quiz. Like if tomorrow, like I had a gun pointed at your head, and I was like, you have to run for president.
Well, I can't.
What would be like your? Well, yes,
I
in
legally
a
can't. I wasn't born in
theory.
this country.
I know. In a theoretical universe, what would be like your lead policy?
You already know my politics. You know I'm very liberal.
I think if I did, I have an
The
idea.
only kind of stupid spending I'll do, it'll be on stuff for space. Because space.
Space Force. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, I'll probably cut the entire budget. That'll be the main
I'm a big
thing.
Star Trek fan. You don't think I don't want a spaceship?
And then you change like the presidential limousine for like the presidential rocket. You turn Air Force One into
Eh,
like NASA One. You travel everywhere in fucking missiles.
also,
Imagine.
also, it's better for society. Besides,
Yeah,
than spending on guns and missiles and all that shit.
yeah. So, anyway, I thought it was a topic, and
Also, going back
before
to Kanye, I just read he called vaccines the sign of the beast.
dude, see, that's my problem with him running. I don't think he'll be able to run because he keeps saying stuff like, "Oh, we need to bring back God to the country." I mean, again, everyone can have their own religion. I'm 100% down with that.
Oh, you mean Cole?
Do your own thing.
Miko.
It's fine, but you can't mix religion and state. Like it's literally laws about that. You can't mix the two of them. Okay,
And I saw people are trying, and it kind of been
you
working.
can make a national religion. Okay, people. So calm down. So all the like the bringing God back to schools crowd, please calm the fuck down. You can't do that. You legally cannot do that. You can't indoctrinate a religion onto people. Okay, fucking chill out.
We're a multi-religious country. You can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, people like for some topics they're like mega constitutional, like oh yeah, the founding fathers. But for others, they like put that to the asshole. It's like, dude, the founding fathers made the country secular. Okay, calm the fuck down.
They,
Stop it
those
with the
people only
whole.
listen to the part of the Constitution that they like.
Yeah, that's the problem with people. Even in documents, they claim to like they are like, well, this part can go fuck itself because I don't like it.
Also, they don't understand the Constitution.
I mean, it's an outdated
Uh,
fucking piece of paper. Fight me,
Ain't,
fam.
these are people who feel history and social studies. Let's be honest.
Yeah, dude. I mean, even like the people they think are great weren't that way. Weren't that great. Remember that George Washington still owned slave people. So yeah, calm down. With, with whom you appreciate.
And go back to Kanye. A man who has not voted is a billionaire. Uh, has recently taken 2.2 mil from the Trump administration in tax money and has never voted for, cannot run for president. Also, Kanye has known mental illness things.
I mean,
He's
yeah. I mean, yes.
unstable. Unstable.
He's bipolar. Like he said, he's bipolar. Like people, like even if you're a fan of his, like, dude, do you really want to choose someone with bipolar disorder for president? Like, calm
You
down.
want someone
Like,
like that with the nuclear codes?
yeah, again, the president is the commander in chief. Like, do you really want someone like that with like full access to the military? By the
Also,
way,
he's
on
still
his
firm with Trump.
interview, yeah. When they press him on like any important policy, he's like, oh, I don't know yet. Like they ask him, okay, what about foreign policy? He's like, I don't know yet. I will figure it out. I'm like,
Also, it
what?
also it proves my ever uh proven opinion that Elon Musk is a piece of shit.
Can we
He's
cancel
supposed
that guy? Like, genuinely, can we cancel Elon Musk? Like, he's opera for rich people. Like, please, dude, calm down. I
not
know
Oprah.
David loves the guy, but like,
No,
please, Elon Musk, shut the fuck up.
he's Bill Nye for rich people.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's for what I know, he's not a smart guy
He's a smart
and
guy, but he's an
everything.
asshole. That
But he
is
says some like really stupid shit, and like he takes credit for shit that isn't even him. It's fucking weird, dude. I don't know.
SpaceX is cool, but he's not the one designing the rocket.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I think he's miles better than fucking Bezos and the Lycos is, but like he's not as people think he is. He's a very unique billionaire, but he's an asshole nonetheless.
He's unique that he's high most of the time, especially on Twitter.
Why would you again? If you have that amount of money, dude, just fucking buy an island and hide, dude. I don't know what you're doing.
He's a
Do
sci-fi
what and
nerd.
fucking
It's like I'm
do
bringing
what.
the future.
Yeah, but can you bring him more quietly, man? You're an asshole. Just shut up. Nobody cares that much.
Alright, moving on. Another movie series, or not a movie series, but director I've been watching is Ghibli.
Ghibli, oh hell yeah.
So
Well, I mean, a number of directors, but yeah,
so I watched Princess no Mononoke, uh,
my all time favorite anime movie.
House Moving Castle, which is my favorite Ghibli movie, and just
Fucking
yesterday I watched Kiki.
Kiki, oh, dude, Kiki. I have like such good memories of Kiki. The movie I remember of that studio, the best are Princess Mononoke, House Moving Castle, Kiki, uh, the When the Wind Rises, and that horrible movie that his son made. That
Yeah.
fucking garbage that he saw it. I don't want to
The first time I
keep.
saw that movie was like I was like towards the end. Like I went to HBO Family or like or Source Family, one of those two. And I was like they're showing it. It's like this looks like Ghibli. Why should
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like Ghibli?
that's sad. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you like Ghibli, like, got to support them because their last movie failed on their asses. So like,
Which
please
one?
support Ghibli. I don't want them to fail. It's like a movie drawn in this like really classical Japanese style, like really
Oh,
old, and
Princess
it failed
Kaguya.
miserably. Yes, and it failed miserably. Like, it made no money, and
Oh, it
so
makes
like,
sense. It doesn't look like
if you
Ghibli.
can, if you can support them, like they're now on HBO Max. Binge their movies, please, man.
Uh,
I don't want the studio to disappear or be bought by Disney.
uh,
Because if they do, I will kill myself.
going back to Kiki. Very fun movie. It's a very good kids movie. Kind end
But no, yeah,
abruptly.
yeah.
Uh, fun. Fun
Was it made by
story.
him? By Miyazaki?
Yeah, Miyazaki. Uh,
He made it. Okay, good. Yeah,
Fun little story. The first time I ever saw this was in the roller skating arena.
I saw it a long time ago. I don't know when it was. When did it
Uh,
come out?
by watch I mean I saw pictures. 'Cause I couldn't hear shit.
Yeah. When did that come out actually? Because I don't know when I saw it.
Uh, 89 in
Kiki.
Japan, 97 in the States.
Oh yeah. Then I
Also,
saw it in VCR in Cuba. 100%.
fun fact. Do you know who plays Kiki in the English version?
Never seen it on English, so I have no idea.
Christian Dunst, who played
What?
the the chick who played MJ in Spider-Man, so Samurai Spider-Man.
Nice.
Her best performance I ever seen for her.
Well, that's sad. Performance is one which is not on screen. It's just her voice. Damn.
Uh, I'm gonna say this about the audio. I don't know if it's something about the mic or it's using shitty sound equipment or it's with the version they put on HBO Max.
Yeah.
People are peaking their mics a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I know how picking the mic sounds like. We had to like throw away one podcast because of peaking. So yeah, it sounds horrible. Yeah, it's not
Like
fun to listen
yeah,
to.
I like the worst addicts in the beginning of the movie. I didn't hear much from it as it went on, but that's could be because I got used to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you listen to it for like a few minutes, it's not that bad, but it's not pleasant to listen to.
Right. Going to the next one, I want to talk about Princess Mononoke, which
No,
is
okay. Do you know the story of the commercial for that movie in Japan?
no
So like Ghibli came from doing like a bunch of kids movie like
I know
Totoro and all those stuff. So the
and
meme
Lupin.
was associated with kids movie. So like Miyazaki did not want an scandal. So what he did is for the trailer of the movie, he showed the most gory scenes on the whole movie and put them like front and center and be like, this is not a kids movie.
Yeah, it's a very violent movie.
Kids there. Yeah, yeah, but it's very violent on a very Ghibli way.
Uh,
Like you're seeing gore and you feel like it's
I think
pretty.
I think this was when Jimmy started going on his very anti-war mentality,
Yeah. Well, this
or
was
was it
also
Nazca?
meant to be like his final movies because he's been retiring for the past 30 years.
Every
So
movie is his final movie.
yeah, final movie ever, and then not quite yet, and
Like I'm done,
he came back retirement.
but I'm done. Wait, I
Yeah,
got one more. Spirit Away. I'm done. Wait, I got one more. House Moving Castle.
I'm
Also,
done. Then the Rain Wises, and then it seemed like that was the end because it came out like 7 years ago, and then he's like, never mind, and he came back once
you
again.
know why?
Because he likes movies. I don't know,
No,
dude.
because he gets bored.
Well, I mean,
He
yeah, he's an old Japanese man, so he probably lived to be 110. So he's like, fuck it,
also, this is
another
the
one.
only one of three I watched that's not based on a book.
Yeah, a bunch of movies are based on old stories,
I think
like
Kiki,
Disney. Disney, fuck you. Yeah.
I think Kiki's the only one that's based on a Japanese book, like a modern Japanese book.
I think Mononoke is based on folklore. I think.
Yeah, that's why I say modern.
I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I know the Princess Mononoke, like the forests are real because I have seen pictures of like monuments built on those forests to the movie. So yeah, those like pretty landscapes are actually real forests on Japan.
Right,
Just so you guys know.
going to Mononoke, very pretty movie, very much like it. Very well told plot about nature and war.
Yeah,
The centric angle of the story is not good because very much the character's like, I'm on nobody's side. You're all bad.
yeah. I mean, that's
Uh,
what like that's his point of view, right? Like even when you're trying to defend nature at the coast, that Mononoke is doing it. That's also not good. You know, destroying innocent's life for no reason.
I kind of don't like the Vince can't get away with, like the old hunter guy and the lore lady.
Well, he's meant to be unlikable, and the lower lady is a cunt. Sorry, fucking horrible character. The
Kind of should have
MC
died.
dude, he's really well done for like I normally hate like those quiet characters that have like a few lines only, but he's so well
He
done.
talks a lot. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but like his demeanor is like
He's
the cold, quiet, warrior,
he's a distant character. Yeah.
and I normally don't like that, but like he's done really well. Maybe he has more dialogue than I remember,
Also,
because in
the
the
English
movie like a
dub
few
is
years ago,
very mixed.
never seen it. Only seen it
Uh,
in Japanese and in Spanish.
it's
In
like
Spanish is not good either.
uh,
Just want to
the English
clarify
voice
that.
actor for I saying the main character is kind of wooden.
What do you mean?
You must stop. It's kind of hard to cry. It's not a lot of emotion. Then again, that could be just his character,
Yeah, like yeah, like the character. It's I forgot his name. Fuck. He's like very
the prince.
uh to himself. I forgot his name. The MC. What's his
Yeah,
name actually? Now I'm curious.
it was
Uh,
very much the weakest dub of all of them.
For what I remember, the Spanish version is also kind of shit. Like Mononoke is really well done, but aside from her, like everyone else is pretty garbage. In Japanese, it's very good. Oh yeah,
Because Japanese.
Ashitaka. Ashitaka.
Ashitaka,
That's
yeah.
the MC. I really like the Queen Wolf. It's fucking such a great
The
character.
wolf goddess.
Yeah, the goddess.
Uh, this is some of the
Fucking
best writing for women I've seen in an
yeah.
anime that's written
Yeah.
by a woman.
Even the way they portray romance and how it doesn't end well because he can't live with someone who's like that he disagrees with. That's really well done. I really like it
Wait, take
how
a
it
one.
ends.
He's very much. I'm going to go after that girl. I'm doing dead.
Yeah, but the main goddess and even she's like see ya.
I like the
Nah.
line. It's like, oh, you should always watch out for wolf serves head. They can still bite, and that's what
And
happens.
then it happens at the end. That's how the bitch loses an arm, I think. Let's say a
Yeah,
leg.
arm, which survive.
An arm, yeah.
Also, I'm so they look like forest creatures, like spirits, like the dolls.
So cute.
100% Zelda stole them. Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, yeah, no. Yeah, yeah.
They're a hundred
And
percent the
also
Crocs are that thing.
they also like meant to look like Megatamas, which is also what the Sharingan or Naruto is based on. So there you go. More Japanese
Uh,
folklore.
Going to my favorite J movie, House of Moon Castle, which also has a very much anti-war theme that was not in the book because of the war's background. Best dub. You know what? kind of sounds iffy is young Sophie's voice actress.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That
Uh,
movie, it's became so pretty, so well done.
it's like
I
the
forgot the name
best. I think.
of the fire. Such a fucking funny character. I
Yeah,
forgot his name.
Casper,
The
the
demon.
Casper,
Yeah,
Cafiel. It's
the
Lucifer,
demon.
Calcifer.
Yeah,
His name is Casper. Because it's play on
or,
Lucifer.
original. But my favorite, I mean, the
You
last
know who
one
voices the
I've
fire?
seen.
You know who voices fire
Yeah,
in the
what?
English version? Uh,
Who?
Billy Crystal, the guy who voiced Mike McCloskey.
Yeah,
Can't say. I was like, man,
yeah.
I see what he did there. Uh, also,
That's when you try there. But no, I don't know if you've seen. Wait, have you seen The Wind Rises?
not yet.
No, yeah, it's pretty good, and again, really, really pretty.
I'll probably
It's
watch
like
it
their most.
sometime this week.
They do fucking 3D so well on Ghibli. Like even House Moving Castle had like 3D parts on it, but it looks so
Oh,
well done.
Princess Mononoke has some of the best CG uh incorporation I've seen in a '90s movie.
Yeah, like
Like and
the arrow scene
no, not just
when
the
he throws the
arrows,
arrow and he
the
follows it. That's CG. It's really well done.
also like the demon s- tentacles, uh,
Oh yeah,
rally arm thing. That's
the
all
pig,
CG. I think
the
that's
dwarf. Yeah.
cell shades CGI, which that they cover it up, which
It's
is
really
why you
well
can't
done.
tell.
Oh, and really well hidden too. Oh, do
They
you know
don't
that
have.
that Ghibli was meant to animate Parasite, the show?
Hmm.
Yes,
They,
I
that went
I
crazy.
always wonder how like Parasite would have looked in a Ghibli style.
Weird. That story is very violent.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
very violent.
So I'm very happy that Madhouse
Also,
picked it up.
Jimmy's very well known for dating stuff on the source material.
Yeah, so we would probably would get a different story, but it will always look. I mean, I don't mind if they did like a Parasite alternative universe. I don't know. It'd be fun. I'll watch it. I like Parasite. It's a good show. And a good manga too.
Also, fun fact: HBO Max did not have his saddest movie ever. It does not have
Which one?
Grave of Firefly.
Oof,
It does not
dude.
have that.
If you okay, I don't know if the audience has seen it, but like, please let's not discuss any details. Please, someone watch that movie.
Uh,
So good.
uh, the the faintest idea I want to give them, is it was done. It was directed by a man who lived through World War II, and it's very much
Yeah.
the sensitive point of view of the end of the war when we started bombing the island.
If you guys are seeing a theme, yeah, it's true. Ghibli kind of hates war, and that's a good sentiment.
Uh,
I feel like, which I
Ghibli is
think.
very anti-war. That's why he's not. He never comes to America
Let me rant
because
like a little bit. I don't know why the fuck in this country some people like fetishize war. Fucking like, I really do think that this view on war bad should be fucking obvious.
you know what happened.
But for
You know
some
what
reason,
happened.
like here, it's not, and it pisses me off.
You know what happened,
I don't
Raul?
know.
9/11.
Yeah, and like, but like even this like fucking like obsession with being like the world police too. Like, oh yeah, we're
Uh,
the best and shit like
and
that.
that's war too. That's when we got the big
It's like,
dick mentality.
yeah, I'm like, can you guys just shut the fuck up and realize the war is never good? Like, no one that has ever gone to
What?
war
Which is like,
has come back like we should go back there again. It was a good
which is
idea.
like what a lot of people from the '60s and '70s talk about. People who actually went to war, unlike some people who did not do the draft. Trump.
A lot
They're
of people
very anti-war.
like
That's why we
forget
got the
that for every big war there was a movement to end the war. Like for every Vietnam, there were hippies. Like, dude, war's not a good idea.
Vietnam.
Fucking
Very
please.
much. There's a reason why drafting is not allowed anymore. It's
Yeah, man.
Nam
Fucking
is very much no. In
that's
that
why.
Nam went on for almost 10 years. Ten
Yeah.
years.
So all of this like anti-war shit, like I
It
100%
also
support. Like I don't know why that's a
It
big like
it's
fucking
the most anti-war
dilemma.
movie. It's his more most anti-war movie.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, dude, the ending fucking digs a trench on your heart, man. It made me so fucking sad. But yeah, it's a good movie,
Uh,
fantastic movie, even.
you want to go next?
So yeah, I had a
Oh,
few old
one last
things
thing.
to
Christian
mention.
Bale is one of the best main big time actor I've ever seen. His best anime role. Cause usually like, oh,
Christian Bale.
they got this guy, Christian Bale's how,
Yeah, yeah, I know.
and he actually tries. He actually does a good job.
Yeah,
Usually like,
no,
oh, they half-ass it.
there's a few guys that did a fantastic job. These like talk about anime got me thinking. Do you know like the story with the Lion King and that is based on an old
That
anime?
they saw it for Kimba.
Yeah, for Canva. Yeah, it's
Yeah, 100%. Uh, if you watch, we do Kimba and Hamlet. Good, yeah.
together in one because it's a good idea. So yeah, if you guys are like one of those like Disney can do no wrong, well, there you go. The Lion King is probably their best movie ever, and it's
It's
not
very
a
dry.
ripoff because it's not like directly ripped out of, but it
It's very
relies
scary. It's very scary how close they were.
relies very heavily in two sources. So yeah,
Also,
uh,
before people
and
say
even
that's
Walt
impossible,
Disney.
uh,
No, no, it's very fucking possible.
no, before people say it's possible, Kimba was aired in America.
Yeah,
And it was
and
distributed
again,
by Disney.
didn't Kimba the anime, not even the manga, came out like 20 years before the movie did.
Uh, the mangas was by I probably say
The
I
manga
think
is really old.
it's
Like, I think the
by the
40s.
father of manga and anime. The guy who made Astro Boy.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot his name.
Me too.
Yeah, Kimba,
White Lion.
the
It,
Wild Lion
it's very
came out
old.
for the first time in 1965. It's a really old
That's the manga.
anime.
The anime came out like 10 years later.
No, no, yeah, yeah. The manga came out. The anime came out in '78, but it's
You know
still
what
like
works about that story?
really old.
When they were releasing
What?
the new movies during the 90s, Disney sued for a copyright infringement on the Lion King.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's rich coming from them. What the fuck?
Disney shits on copyright laws.
I it, this is so weird with copyright. If you guys don't know, Disney are the guys that
Ruin.
extended like the amount of time for things to go to the public domain because of Mickey Mouse.
Uh, but pretty much saying the person has to die first.
Yeah. So if it
Which
wasn't for that law, Mickey Mouse would be on the public domain right now. But they
no,
really
he
don't
is
want that
going.
because
He's
it's like
going
their brand.
in a few years. Next few
Well,
years.
he's going, but he will be like right now. But like they really don't want that because like
It's the next few
he's
years. I know. I think it's like year 2023 or 24. It's like
he's
very
their
close.
they're gonna have to change the brand, dude, because like
Yeah,
people are gonna use Mickey Mouse for some like
bootleg.
degenerate shit, and they're not gonna like it.
Disney porn.
So yeah, yeah, basically, and they're gonna have to change their image,
It's
which is
like
gonna be
Donald.
interesting.
It's your time to shine.
But even I mean, it's I don't know, like they managed to stay unscathed from Walt Disney's dubious belief system. So like maybe this won't kill them either. If you guys don't know,
Be
he was
honest.
also like a known. Uh,
Disney's like the least controversial person of that time when it comes to his belief.
yeah, but he
He
was.
was
I mean,
he was
again, he
anti-union
wasn't.
and somewhat racist, but he was like early night. He was 20th century racist. That's that.
Yeah, the time
The
is
re-
important. Like he was born like a long ass time ago, guys.
in the south, and he lived in the south.
Yeah, but yeah, he has some questionable beliefs by today's standards. But like overall, I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit of the time and shit like that.
Uh,
Like I think like
it's weird
even
because
like the
it
wokest person on the world right now, if they were born back in that time, they would be a little bit racist too, because it's just how you're how you grow up.
this is Also, this is an interesting character because he wasn't a businessman. He was a period artist.
Yeah,
You see his story. It's very much being Disney's Walt Roy. Be like, oh no, we're gonna go
yeah.
bankrupt. You know, Walt being
Like,
like, it'll be all right.
well, they made the first like voice actor cartoon, so he's pretty familiar. I didn't know, dude. I didn't know how fucking old Snow White was.
Oh yeah,
It's a really old movie. I
uh,
didn't know that.
before
It's
World
really
War
really old.
Two, it came out in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
30s.
So if you guys haven't have seen it before, like that movie has really like transcended time. Because I have seen kids seen it today, and I'm like, dude, that movie
I never
is
seen
from
the
like
movie.
what? Never?
No,
I've seen it. Yeah,
you
I've seen
know,
it, and
it's not like they show
as a
on Disney
kid,
Channel.
I don't know why. I mean,
It's
I haven't
old.
seen it in years, so maybe it has like some, you know, uh, some
The-
like questionable
You know
shit,
why?
but like
You know why?
it sounded, it looks fine.
You know
What?
why? The Disney Vault. You know that?
No, yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah,
very much thing when we were kids.
yeah,
It's only like lifting now because streaming.
yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Uh,
Disney. So the moral story is, please don't let Disney buy
eh,
Ghibli. I will cry.
well, Game the
They
Jimmy
already
is pretty much
own.
end this
They,
shipping deal with Disney.
yeah,
It's
yeah. They distribute the
unlikely.
movies here. Yeah. So just please don't buy Ghibli, man.
Uh,
I'll be sad if you do.
uh, we're we're reaching the end, so I want to talk about my last two pieces of news and talking points. We're getting the Star Wars anime series, a spin-off of the Clone
Who
Wars.
would have seen that coming?
The Bad Batch, which will take place after Episode 3 and follow a group of clones, which is like I'm very interested. Uh, Star Wars anime series has been the most consistent thing since the Disney buyout,
Yeah,
and
I've heard.
if it looks like the last season of Clone Wars, it's gonna look great.
Yay.
Also, we had Regan's stories about clones post Episode 3. It'll be
Hmm.
interesting since
Yeah.
they're kind of kicked to the curve after the war ended.
Let's talk about this. You know what happened with like the whole like a bunch of voice actors like were like apologizing for like playing characters that weren't their
Color,
ethnicity.
yeah.
Yeah, can people like fucking calm the fuck down?
Uh,
Like,
p-
can
uh,
cancel culture like fuck off for a while?
like
Jesus Christ! Like I had,
I get it because a lot of people are white, and that
yeah,
kind of
but it
from
fucking it makes no sense
is
to me, dude. Like it like in my head the character isn't a white person playing the character. The character is that color. Like fuck off. Like the
well,
the VI for like the main character on BoJack, she's just white and she's playing a Vietnamese lady. Dude, I did not give a fuck. I did not think throughout the whole show. Oh, she was like a white lady playing it. No, in my head, she was Vietnamese. The end. Like what the fuck. And again, the show is fucking over. So
also
big deal.
it goes on more the issue that people minorities are higher less, just in general.
The
Game how many
sure, but like
voice actors, big voice actor we know that are just white. Let's be
no,
honest.
no, no. Again, yes, like Hollywood definitely well watch your shit, but like it, like calm down. Like you don't have to be okay. You don't have to be the ethnicity
You don't have
you
to.
are to play the role. Yeah, but that's the thing that people are like going on to. Like, oh no, if it's a black man, it has to be played by a black man. If it's a Asian Japanese lady, it has to be played by no. Then they will never get any anime dub because every time you have to get like an Asian Japanese lady that knows English for every. I'm like, calm down, fam.
You know,
It's
I mean,
okay.
Asian
Jesus
people
fucking
are
Christ.
working in the anime industry. Also, you're gonna be kicking out a lot of voice actors who are black, Hispanic,
Yeah, like
all these other things that aren't in anime.
yeah, like
In black, it's kind
again,
of interesting because there's a lot of anime characters who are dark skinned, but they never really say
uh,
their ethnicity.
And by the way, this always works for like okay. So you know that Kratos is played by a black man, right?
Oh, and the one, yeah,
Yeah. So like it would be like me going after that guy, being like, "Hey
yeah,
man,
yeah.
you can't play Kratos, okay?
You're
You
not
have to
Greek.
get like
You're not brown.
an I a Greek albino person to play Kratos, okay? Only he can play
Well,
Kratos." I'm like, fuck off, people.
Kurt's
If
not
the race
albino.
fits,
He's not albino. He's covered in ashes.
I know, but yeah,
He's
I
more
know,
like
but like
he's more tan,
to
kind.
be like to be like to best represent the character, you have to be albino because you know like ready to be covered in ashes. There you go, boom. I'm like, fuck off, dude. If the boy fits, the boy fits. I mean, would it be great to have diversity? Sure, but you don't have to go after like every people that be like, hey man, you can't play that character because then you're only playing like the blame game, and that's
And also,
more harm than
that's just
good.
limits more people's work
Yeah, like
if
calm
it
down,
has to be
dude.
based on race.
It's diversity is great, but like just don't like don't go after like people's fucking job
Uh,
for like for not being the right color.
a character who was
Come on,
originally black or ethnicity being played by a white person, bad.
yeah. So then fucking Darth Vader
Oh
can't be played
yeah.
anymore because he's played by a black guy. So like, how dare you be white?
Uh, hey Christensen, your time has come.
Yeah, I'm like, guys, okay,
All right.
relax. It's gonna be okay. Well, that's our show. I don't want to make it quite an
Wait,
hour.
wait.
It's
One last thing. Star Trek anime series will affect a lot of things, like having us access to characters whose actors are now dead, like Nog.
oh yeah, yeah. How is that gonna work? Basically, new voice actors.
Uh, There, it looks like it's all new characters, but a lot of people been asking for one particular character, Nog, who's from Deep Space Nine, and his actor died like a few years ago. And in
Mm.
the books and the MO, he's a captain of one of the starships. Thing is, Star Trek has very much this canon with that. If it's not a TV show or a mainline movie, it's not canon.
Yeah, I see.
Like the book
Uh,
can be canon to the retcon, and
oh,
people are saying
probably.
they and people really want Nog to be a captain in canon, and now this will be a very cool case of having him in the show and
Didn't that
not
happen with like the
shitting on
Star
his
Wars?
actor.
I'm sorry, sorry. Go ahead.
That's it.
Didn't that happen with like the Star Wars novels that they were canon until they weren't anymore?
Oh, Legends, yeah. Well, Legends complicated. Legends like right where you want. It contradicted itself a lot. It's complicated.
Okay.
It's complicated. I'll explain it to you later.
All right. Well, that's our show. Not quite an hour. I'll hurry up to make it an hour. Follow us on Instagram. The link will be on the description, and listen to us on Spotify, SoundCloud, or on website or in Stitcher. There you go. Have a nice weekend. That's it. Bye bye.
Bye.